Oh yeah, how you doing, everybody? And welcome to another edition of Disco. You know what? I don't have that up. Let's get that right. Let's get it right. There you go. Disco After Dark. I'm JB, and man, it is Friday night, and I'm feeling all right. I hope you are all feeling all right. Is it? Hold on, wait a minute. What day is it? Is it Friday? Did I have to go to work today? What happened on Friday?
'Cause it's Friday. You ain't got no job, and you ain't got to do.
Right? I ain't got shit to do. Shit, I'm just sitting at home anyway. No, I was hella busy today, actually, man. I've been busy the last 2 days. Anybody that's been watching knows I've been busy. And, man, I want to thank everybody who's popped in here tonight because it is Friday night. Hey, I got Bear Island Comics in here. Yeah, I got that classic JB music. I got 1-2 Comic Talk is stopping in. John's Comics with Kids is here. I got Michael from Downright Nerdy Podcast, Barbarian Kung Fu, Joey Bag of Sevens, my man Old Wolf, Fuchsia is here. Dennis Hayes, 1971, says he was. Oh, there was an earlier comment in here. The Borinquen Comics is here. Oh man, I don't want to miss anybody. Luis Ramirez, 504, and Ben Compton was in early. Who was number one? Let's see who was first today, man. Let's jump all the way up to the top. We had Luis Ramirez was first, and that old comic smell was second. Man, we are having a nice crowd tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight because you know what? It's late night. It's disco. I've been drinking. We've been next door with the neighbors celebrating Christmas with the kids and stuff and, doing a little gift exchange and having a good time. And I just wanted to say cheers to you. Happy holidays to everybody that's stopping in tonight. Cheers, man. Thanks for stopping in. You like my lighting? You like the mood lighting we got going? I got a little mood lighting going. Boom. This is how we do it. Oh, yeah. Friday night, y'all. Yeah. Hey, Old Wolf, check your email, man. I shot you an invite. I shot a couple people invites. You never know. You got to check your email. It could happen. I did. Anyway, there is lots of stuff to talk about. Yes, I'm wearing my shirt. I'm wearing my The Force is Strong in My Family shirt because, yes, I did go. I am not dropping any spoilers, and please do not drop any spoilers in the chat for those of you who have not seen it. But I'm a fan, and I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I would say it was a good movie with a couple of what the fuck scenes, like, what are you thinking? But all in all, it gave me as a fan everything that I wanted in the movie. It gave me the answers I was looking for. So overall, I was pretty happy. I'm going to take the girls to go see it here probably Sunday. Because if you're watching, I'm taking the girls to the snow here for the first time, which, by the way, when you don't actually own the right gear for snow, it can get pricey, man, getting the right stuff. And I'm thinking, we only going up there for a day. Do I really need all this? Anyway, man, DLE Comics is in. He says, happy holidays. Cheers to all. So what have we got going on tonight? What have I got? Well, I always got a stack of books. I mean, a stack of unopened books that we can go through. That's always fun. If you didn't see earlier on my pop-up shop show, dude, Tom is killing it with that mystery mail call, man. Between the art cards and the extra piece of art and that exclusive cover that he's getting, plus the other books, it was a great mystery mail call this month. I think I've also got Comic Jabronis mystery box in here. I think that would be a good late night hit. Should we hit that up and kind of critique the Jabronis work? You know how I like to critique the packaging. So hit me up in the chat if you think that might be something we want to do tonight. We can open up the Jabronis box. And then as always, we can go hit a couple off the other pile just to see what JB's got rolling in some of these boxes. And I want to talk about what we're currently reading because, man, I went out again. Oh my God. I can't even show you the picture. I'm embarrassed. I didn't even make the post this. I was embarrassed. To put that freaking picture up, man. There was 19 in my pull. 19 in my pull. And you ready for this? There was stuff I didn't get because I was kind of starting to freak out, man. I'm like, I don't want to go for 20. That's just being crazy, right? And I know there's people that get 20 all the time, but man, that's a lot of books. So I said, no, I'm gonna keep it under 20, and I stopped at 19. So the boys at Chino Comics and more were nice enough to send me the photo. I did not make the post. I apologize to them. I normally make the post. But I did still have to go out to my, to the guys over here at Flying Colors and get the stuff that I can't wait to read. So this is the stuff JB can't wait to read, right? Of course, it's all the X titles, which I was kind of flabbergasted to know they all came out basically this week. So I picked up all the X titles, and really what I was interested in is right here. Bam. Saga 2. Because I'm in, bro. Brian K. Vaughan and this Fiona Staples, this combination is fire. And after reading Saga 1, literally from cover to cover, from the first panel to the end, could not even stop for anything. I'm really looking forward to hitting this one up. Then, I know it's not part of the show. This is actually part of the show. This is going to be Modern Men on Monday. But Modern Men 2 weeks ago was Black Hammer Volume 1. Well, I went through Black Hammer Volume 2 last week, and we'll be going through Black Hammer Volume 3 this week. So JB's doing some reading. I'm going to have to figure out a better way to make some content out of that with all this reading that I'm doing. Maybe I'll do some sort of reviews or something, where I show some panels and some artwork. But man, I haven't really been doing any video editing, and it's so much fun. Why would I want to video edit when you have this like huge playlist of goofy stuff to choose from? I mean, it's just a matter of loading it up, So is it hello? Is it ready?
You know this, man.
I love using that one too, right? Anyway, so I just got to figure out a way to navigate the board a little bit better, I think. Oh, I forgot my other overlay. This is the you buy yourself overlay. So yeah, you spend time on these, you might as well put them up. Bam! What do you think of that one? I got my advisory just in case I drop an F-bomb on you, and it can happen, especially when I've been drinking like this. Thanks for stopping in, JLS and Who Dat Comics and Movie Farmhand Volume 1 and 2. Yeah, we got to get that on there, man. Farmhand. I heard a lot of good stuff about that. Good stuff. So, quickly, we're coming up on the holidays. I don't know about you, but the kids are out of school. Officially, boom, out, right? Today was the day. And like I said, we're going to the snow tomorrow, but man, I got them all next week, and I got them all in a week after. So it's going to be, good times over here at JB's house as we entertain the kids. But you know what? I got a whole stack of books that I busted out. And they did a free comic book day book of Descendants. And I think, I want to say Dave from Mr. Miracle or somebody, I don't want to misquote it now, but somebody, every time I've been getting books, there's maybe a couple for the kids. And they got a stack of them now. There's a free comic book day Minecraft one, and they're pumped. So because she goes, well, what are we going to do next week? And I said, don't move. Sit on the couch. Came over. Here you go. And she goes, what are these? I said, they're books, comic books. And she flipped through them, and she's like, all right, these are cool. Yeah. So let's see how many they can read in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to keep a tally, right? And that, keep in mind, they're all going to be destroyed because my girls, I don't even have a book. Do I have a Liefeld book around here? Is there a Liefeld book I can mutilate around here? What? God, I want to grab something to show you how they read their book. It's just, it's like they read their comic book like it's the newspaper and you're on the subway. Does that make sense? You know how, you take the one page and you kind of flip it all the way to the back, and then the next page gets flipped all the way to the back, and then she flattens out the crease. And I'm like, what are you doing? You don't have to read it that way. You can just lay it out and read it. She's like, no, Dad, you got to read it like this. As long as you're reading it, fuck, whatever. All right. Hey, JB Con, yeah, at his house this week, huh? JB, what con? What's going on? Man, are you like the lights going? You like the disco music? I was trying to find a full-blown disco ball, and I know they're out there. I just don't want to spend too much. Anyway, where was I? So reading Black Hammer, Saga, most looking forward to. All of the X-Men run. So that's on the reading list. Even though I did watch a couple of the reviews. As a matter of Chaos and Comics, I don't know if he's in the chat, but if you guys aren't watching his reviews, they're pretty good, man. So you gotta peep out Chris Sarda and Chaos and Comics, because he's been doing some pretty good reviews. And then I got this one, and I don't know why. I was just taken back that I have to. You know why? Because it's like I'm not specking on it. Yeah, you're specking on it because this movie's coming, or the show, or whatever it is, the movie. And I've been buying these up. I've been buying up all kinds of copies of Eternals at different grades and stuff. And I'm like, I've never even freaking read this thing. You know what? If you're going to read it, you might as well get the facsimile version of it to read it. So that's where I'm going with that one. And that is the reading list. So what do you guys think, man? Should we hit the jabroni box over here and see what the comic jabroni mystery box looks like? I mean, this was not a cheap one, right? I mean, this was like a this was not a cheap one. What else would you got? You pick up box 6 to unbox. You pick box number 6. I get you. Oh, you know what else came? I got a Comic Vantage box, but I think I'm going to try and do that with Squatchy. I want to try and do the Comic Vantage one with Squatchy. All right, let's check out the jabroni here. First of all, the packaging, you know, with the nice paper and sent priority mail. I mean, shit. All right. Looks pretty nice. Let's see what we got here. And I like that. I don't know if you guys saw how they were distributed, you know, where him and the kids kind of laid them out on the floor. And then they picked names out of the hat and, you know, dropped it on the box. It seems pretty random to me. And I did not win the GP. I believe his grand prize was Barbarian. Did I get your box? I did, as a matter of fact. I believe it's that one right there. I think so. Open Barbarians next? Shit, why not? Let's do it. It's interesting. I wonder why he did that. It's still sent priority mail. Because it's just in a priority mailbox once it's out of the paper. Interesting. Interesting. So, all right, let's see what we got in this box, man. And let's check the packaging. All right, here we go. All right, so this is so far so good. You've got that big bubble that I like to call the Midtown Comics bubble. That cannot be good in your ears. But let me cut this bubble up. All right, so in there we've got the brick of books, oversized cardboard, books in the middle. Doesn't look like we had any too much movement. Now, you know what I'm going to ask? Come on. I want the first person in the chat gets it right now. What's JB looking for? Hey, Drew Manchu. I got to say it. Nobody's home, right? Baby! I got to say it. I know that I'll probably get, you know, I'm going to have to pay royalty on that, but fuck it. All right. Watching Witcher. I got to be watching Witcher right after this. Damn, I was supposed to do that. And again, so not on level 1. Anything on level? No. Come on, man. It takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds. You're going to use the blue tape. I dig it. You just kind of fold it over. You just kind of like, you just fold it over. And it creates kind of like a little pull tab. So now I got to take my nail and dig it into this backing board right now. Just saying. There I go again. Just saying. Pull tabs. The tab. Yes. Drew Manchu says, it's public domain. I can use it, man. Got up in the middle of the night to pee and you are live. Who does that remind you of? Huh? Yeah, when we were in Baltimore and I same thing. And still drunk, by the way. Got up in the middle of the night and looked down at my phone. I'm like, the Legend's live? Isn't he in this house? Where the hell is he? And the Legend was live from like the master bathroom talking about Tasha get fiber. That shit was hilarious. Air Spider, man. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. He says he hates tape. King of the Golden State. Man, you're a local guy. It's early for you. He's like, dude, it's only 10:30 out here. Right? Tia Lee, the blue tape. Man, it is public domain, baby. All right, let's see what we got here. This is a hell of a mystery box. There's a lot of freaking books in here. How much was this thing? Does anybody know? The jabroni box? I think it was like $50. I think it was like a $50 box. Ooh. All right. Always like to get me a little cards, you know? Yeah, I know. You're like, dude, that's worthless. Why are you excited about that? I don't know. I don't know. I just dig it. I did get in the little card. BLC used to always send you a little card. He's probably out of stock on those now. All right, let's see what we got here. This is the Comic Jabronis Tash. What was it? Tasha Get Fiber. Yeah, it was. It was $50. No, it was $50, but with shipping, I think it was 65. So thank you, Borinkin and Agu Ramos coming through with the knowledge. All right. You have 2 boxes to unbox. Man, we should get on the show, man. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not alone. Holy shit, I'm not alone. Old Wolf. Everybody say hi to Old Wolf. I can hear you. Of course I can. Absolutely. Thanks for stopping in. We're going to check out what we got here from the Jabroni box. So I'm actually going to change the camera and put you off to the side here. Like that. And first up, we've got Spider-Woman number 1. Spider-Woman number 1. You know what? The way that Marvel, and not just Marvel, but Disney in general, is just pumping everything lady and women related with regards to the characters, I bet you something happens with all these characters. You'd already know that they teased. Would they tease Silk in the next Spider-Man movie? Is that what it was? You know, when they do the flashing logo thing? I think they teased Silk. Anyway. Next up, we've got Spider-Gwen 24. And this isn't that a special cover? Isn't that a Venomized one or something? I don't know. I can't remember what that was. All right. You know what? Cheers, everybody. Is that a first team up of the gals? That is a hot book, isn't it? So I know that first one was a hot book. Now that Spider-Gwen. Tell me what's up with the Spider-Gwen. I don't remember what was special about that one. I thought there was. That one? Does anybody know? Anybody in the chat?
What's the number on it?
Bueller 24. Is that the last book of the run? 24. How many issues did she get in that first run? How about Superior Spider-Man number 1? I've sold that book a couple times. Here's that variant. Is this an art? I can't remember who did this one. Yeah, it is Art Germ. This is the Art Germ variant of Symbiote Spider-Man. Number 1. Are you reading Symbiotes? Are you reading any? There's too many Spider titles, man. Spider titles are like Batman titles. They just think they can just kick them out, and I'll keep reading them. And guess what? I do. I buy them freaking all. Even though that newest one, I haven't read issue 3 yet, but the first 2 issues are pretty damn good with the kid, you know, in that kind of alternate universe with the kid and Peter Parker lost his arm and shit. That was good. Symbiote Spider-Man number 3. I have not been reading this run. I'm collecting it though, so I have these because that's what I do. Oh, you know what? I just sold this book recently, but here's a very nice copy of it. Much better than the one I sold. Starboy Volume 1. I don't know anything about Starboy. Well, what's that, Joey? Joey's telling me $100 for a 9.8 Spider-Gwen 24. Really? Oh, it's Gwenum. Interesting. Venom Gwen. First time Gwen is a symbiote. Man,
you should put that in your $3 bin on the box.
Yeah. Thanks, Old Wolf. I love you, bro. I love it. He said throw it in the $3 bin, man. No, I've actually have not put any Spider-Gwen up at all. I don't think very much. Ooh, see, I love this stuff, man. Even if it's not worth anything, I just love this stuff. You guys ready for these? So where does he go? How many? 3. I'll take 3 of these. This is cool. This is always good stuff for me. Some of that Bronze Age, X-Men, 303, 286, and 287.
That 287, isn't that like a third appearance of Bishop or something like that? Or second?
You know, that sounds about right, actually, considering where that falls in the line. And I'm keeping all those runs, so those are all keepers for me. Okay, next up, what's this? Horror Comics. I didn't actually get this. I was thinking about getting this when this came out. only because of the nostalgic kind of cover. Are you reading any of this stuff? Any of this stuff I put out? You jumping on any of this? Oh, this is that actual variant. This is the isn't this the one of the first Comic Tom ones? Because it's got the Milk Geek thing on the back of it. I wonder if this has the his logo on it. Let's take a look. There's the. Yep. So the Gut Ghost Comic Tom variant. Cool. Ooh. Oh, it keeps going. I like this. I like this type of thing. Okay, here we go. This is cool. 73, 72, 71, 68, and 67. I like it when you get a run of something, even if it's some Bronze Age goodness, some Iron Man. Starting with 173. Air Spider says that Symbiote number 3 is a secret variant with an extra page at the end. Nice. Craig69 is in the house and says, The Witches? I'm hooked. Do you mean The Witcher? Hope he's talking about The Witcher because I'm about to watch that when I get off of here. Iron Man 172. Hey, the art chemist Arsenio Ramos is in the house. Thanks for stopping in. Iron Man 171. Iron Man 168. And the final book in this mystery box from the Comic Jabroni, Iron Man 167.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, when I judge mystery books as mystery boxes, I judge them as not so much as the dollar amount. Yeah, you know, I'm lying. I absolutely judge the dollar amount. But I also judge them by as how many books am I going to keep. I'm probably going to keep quite a few of these. You know, some of these you're going to see in the decision show to get rid of, but I bet you're going to keep quite a few of these. So that was not too bad. So Old Wolf, what's up, man? It's like late out there. It's after dark.
Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock.
Dan, what'd you have going on today? What was your Friday? Are you off? I like you're assuming you're off tomorrow. You're off tomorrow?
Yes.
You're okay. So this is Friday night. You get to let your hair out and let the hair down, and yeah, me too, right? And just have a good time. So you got anything cool planned for the weekend? You got any content you're thinking about watching? I think Soldier and Fuchsia going tomorrow. What do we got? Coast to Coast Comics tomorrow.
I don't think John's on tomorrow.
John's not on tomorrow morning?
I don't think so.
Oh, man. I'm not doing the pop-up tomorrow. I am taking the girls to the snow for the first time. And so that's going to be fun. You know, that's one of the beauties of living in California. You're really only a couple of hours in any direction. You want to go see the ocean? Okay, a couple hours. You want to go to the snow? Okay, a couple hours. So
yeah, living in Massachusetts, you don't want to see the snow.
You don't want to see the snow no more, huh? So a question for you, your books, when they deliver your books, I mean, you don't have to worry about weather out there, right? Do you? Or you're like, man, I got to go out and get my books. They're going to freeze out in the mailbox.
Well, I don't get a lot of the books through the mail.
Oh, okay.
I do some Midtown. I do some. I do a little bit through the mail, but mostly I just go pick it up my LCS.
And just so we are all clear, John is on tomorrow with the girls.
Very good.
So you don't want to miss that. One of my favorites. And then, like Coast to Coast is going to be on tomorrow. And Cali does have it all. That's why it's so freaking expensive. You know what else we have? Some crazy, stupid taxes. I mean, crazy, stupid taxes. The gas out here is just nutso. But, you know, hey, the weather's good, right? It's not like Florida, but the weather's good. We don't have to. It's like I would rather have the earthquake than the hurricane tornado thing, because you never know when the earthquake's coming, and by the time the earthquake comes, it's already over. There's nothing you can do about it. Where the other one, it's coming, it's on its way, it's coming left, it's turn left, it's coming left. All you people pay attention. Wait a minute, it went right. No, all you people, you're cool now, and all you people need to pay attention. I can't handle that stress.
It's all the anticipation.
I can't handle that
Can't handle
stress. Okay, Air Spider says they stuffed them in the box all soggy. Them, man. Our books arrived in Puerto Rico, haven't arrived since last week. Oh no, man, that sucks. Boninkin's in Puerto Rico. I never thought about the international shipping aspect of that stuff. So what did you pick up this Wednesday? Did you pick up anything? Are you reading anything current? Like, what's the current read that you went out on Wednesday and said, I have to have this?
Actually, I've been reading your Action comics.
Really? Those ones I sent you? That's awesome. That's good, man.
Yeah. I've been reading those right now.
That's good stuff, man. So those are back in the 60s, right? Are those 60s comics?
No, early 70s.
Early 70s? Okay, early 70s. Yeah. All right. And what do you think? Are they terribly written? Are they okay?
They're fine.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Some of the older books that I read now, even like these facsimile editions, what I read the other day, I read the Nova 1. Come on, man. It really wasn't that good. It was kind of stupid, just the whole... Anyway, some of the older books, they're not great reads. I know they're foundational writers and creators, and they lead to bigger and better things. But man, some of the stories compared to what I'm reading now, I can't have a week where I'm reading Black Hammer and I'm reading Saga and I'm reading, this interweaving story of X-Men, and then I go read something from the early 70s, and it seems like a joke. I'm like, what the hell is this?
You can't compare a book from today to a book from 40 years, 50 years ago. You can't. Today's books are more towards older people, and the books from 74 are meant towards kids. I would think.
I agree. I mean, the stories I'm reading are definitely not for kids, man. I'll tell you what. Saga is not a children's story, but it's damn good. So I agree with you there. Yeah, good point. Everything back then was probably marketed towards children because that was their core group,
right?
And now everything is targeted towards adults. Actually, it seems everything is more targeted towards studios, and trying to get turned into a TV show or something.
Right.
But hey, I'm enjoying the reading right now. I think this has been a fantastic year for me with regards to some of the best reads. And in the last, I don't know, maybe 2 months since I started doing the Modern Men show on Comic Core, is really when I've read some of the best stuff I've read all year. Has been in the last couple of months because of that show. So cheers to them. Hey.
You're here.
Yeah, definitely. So next week, what's going on? Christmas week. Let me think about Christmas week. Dude, Christmas, like, what do they do for New Comic Book Day? They don't have it come out on Wednesday. They're closed.
A lot of stores get them on Tuesday night. So,
well, I mean, I wonder how that works. I'm gonna ask the guys over in Chino. I said, what do you guys do? Are you open? Yeah, I'm assuming they ain't open on Christmas. That's probably why this week had so many freaking books, man. I bet you there is no New Comic Book Day next week.
It's a small week. I mean, I looked at it. It's a small week.
Nice. He says YouTube is Chad. What does that mean? Is 90 in the house? Everybody's Chad. Who's Chad? Is it the hanging Chad? Was it the dangling hanging Chad? What was that thing? 26. All right. So, question for you. Star Wars. You're gonna see it. Have you seen it?
Haven't seen it.
Do you plan on seeing it?
Plan to see it. But
are you a big fan? Do you consider yourself a big fan?
On it. I watched the spoiler show.
You did?
Yep.
Oh, why'd you watch the spoiler show? I spoiled everything. I did spoil everything. My wife was like, well, you can do a non-spoiler review, couldn't you? Like, well, yeah, what am I going to tell them? How many times I cried? She goes, you cried?
Seven times you said.
Seven times. I cried like 7 freaking times. And she's like, "You're serious?" I'm like, "Yeah." I got my notepad out and I started chronicalizing each one of them. And she goes, "Yeah, each one of them she kind of agreed with as I got to it." And I told her what was going on in the scene. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, all right, I can see that. So yeah, it was kind of a roller coaster for me. Now, in all honesty, there is copies of this floating around on the net already. Already, yeah. And they're bad, and they got logos and funky stuff, and I even believe it's scrolled in Spanish. I think it's or maybe even a different. I don't even know. They subtitled it poorly. The opening scroll, but I watched it. I paid my big money. I was there on opening night. I bought the 2 tins. I'm all in, man. You get a lot of my money.
You bought but you didn't buy the robot.
I didn't buy the R2D2 for $50, man. No.
And you sat in the
I was in dead center, man.
The middle of
I felt it was like meant to be when I went to go look for my ticket, and there was a single seat right in the middle, right behind that first. I was like, yeah, I'll take that one. That's got it. Thank you. Look at the thing. I appreciate it. Definitely good time though. So I didn't feel all too bad watching it kind of again today, in this version on the net, and because I wanted to take notes. Because after I got out of there, I was thinking, shit, I should have had a notepad in there, but I didn't want to have a notepad. I wanted to enjoy it. But every time something came up, I'm trying to make a mental note of it. So when I watched it again today, I literally was like time stamping. Oh, okay, at the 1 hour 26-minute mark, this happened, and only because that was the event that I had already bullet pointed. And that if you look at it, if you're looking at the movie in the way that I did, you'll see that, you've got just in that last 30 minutes, that last 30 minutes of the movie, you got 3 of my cry points in there, they're just sucking it out of your face, right at the end. But it was still fantastic, and I don't want to harp on that. So when do you plan on going?
We usually go with a friend of mine with his kids.
Mm.
So probably maybe it'll have to be after Christmas.
After Christmas. Christmas is a big day too now.
Yeah, everybody will see it by then.
Yeah.
And then we'll just sit there and get good seats.
Yeah.
And we'll watch it.
Yeah. All right. So not crazy fandom, but still fandom. You're still going to see it in the theater. It's not like you're saying, hey, I'm just going to wait for it to show up on Disney Plus.
Nope.
Right.
I mean, some guy named JB told me everything that happened in the movie already. So
I've had a scrolling thing. I said spoilers. It's the first time I've ever done anything like that, to be honest with you. And I felt terrible, but I could not do it. I had to talk to somebody. I was like out of my mind. Plus, I had to avoid social media for the whole stinking freaking day because I was always afraid that somebody was going to pop in. Honestly, someone could pop into a chat and be a total dirtbag and just blurt out something. And you'd be like, I can't unread that, so you just kind of avoid everything until you see it. And then you're like, whatever, if someone says something. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't understand the hate. I mean, all this, the terrible stuff that I'm seeing on YouTube. I mean, come on, people. Could you have done it better? What would you have done better?
Exactly.
I mean, I think it gave the Star Wars fan almost everything it wanted. So I don't understand what you think you could have done better. Besides a couple of what I call WTF moments. Stuff that is like, come on, man, really? All right. We'll just move on because that's too outlandish and stupid, but we'll go with it. And I won't get specific, but you'll watch it and there'll be a couple times you're like, really, dude? All right.
So did the movie like complete the series? No loose ends, stuff like that.
No loose ends, really. No, I think it pretty much put a knot on it. Yeah, I think it still left itself open to some future endeavors with some of those characters. Definitely, I think there's opportunity there, and they even introduced a couple of new characters in this movie, which I thought was interesting to have these new characters and try and develop some backstory here. But maybe that's setting up for some future. That after seeing this and thinking that that Abrams did the first one and what's his name, Brian or Ryan Johnson did the second one, and then Abrams comes in and does the third one. They all had to know what was going on. I can't imagine that one guy does the first one and then the second guy goes, yeah, hold my beer because I'm about to fuck that up. And then the other guy goes, give me that shit back. What the hell are you doing? Let me fix that. Because that's kind of what it feels like. Because the second one was, I think Bake the Snake had put it best. He said The Last Jedi was a bad movie with some good scenes. Some very memorable. There were some good memorable scenes in a bad movie. Where this movie is a good movie with a couple of bad scenes. There's a couple of bad scenes, but overall it's a good movie with a couple of bad scenes. So yeah, we should be talking about Picard, right? Because that's going to be, is that already, did that drop? Then am I missing it already? Because I know I was all pumped up for it. When does that come out, Barbarian? Oh, we got questions for you, man. Here you go. Joey Bag of 7 says, Old Wolf, what cons do you go to?
Mostly it's two of them. The Boston one I do every year.
Okay.
And I was doing the Providence one, the Rhode Island one. So my daughter got to high school band. So when the Rhode Island one is on, we're in Pennsylvania at Allentown.
Okay.
So I never get to see it. I haven't been there for 3 years.
Are you, when you go to a con, are you looking at the artist list because you want to get something signed? Do you bring in books? Do you bring in books to get signed? And are you thinking about slabbing and getting certifications and that kind of stuff when you're going to cons?
Usually I bring books to get signed and then slabbed.
Okay.
A lot of my books, a lot of the slabbing I do now is because it's signed.
Yeah.
I don't do just like raw and just get them done, which I should because it's cheaper. Yeah. But and I still got a box there of signed books that I need to get slabbed. Like I have a couple of Jim Lee's. I have
no spoilers there, Spider. Sorry, go ahead.
But mostly I bring books to get signed and slabbed. Okay.
I went to Chicago. Everyone knows Chicago was my first one, and then Baltimore was my second one. And I enjoyed Baltimore. I enjoyed both of them. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed both. I was in awe of both of them. But the pricing for the artwork was so much better in Baltimore. Mm-hmm. And there were so many more comic books. There were just miles, it felt like, of long boxes. There were people's setups that were so outrageously big. And there were just long boxes for days. And you're like, wow. And all these people are all lined up just digging. I'm like, this is amazing. So if you're ever looking for books and you're on the hunt for books, in Baltimore one had a lot of books. And the artwork was relatively inexpensive. What do we got? I got a question here. It says, are you or anyone in the sign up to work for CGC as a witness at a con? I think I'm not, no, but I believe someone from the New York Warriors is. Maybe one or two of those guys, I believe, might be witnesses. So next time the New York Warriors have like chilling on Monday nights, pop it into the chat and ask, because I do believe one or two of those guys is a CGC or a CBCS eyewitness. One of those two. But no, I'm not. Do you or anyone sign up to work for as a witness? No, that's interesting though. I wonder if I'd love to pop into. So they actually hire people just to kind of escort people back and forth to witness it. Interesting, huh?
I got a friend of mine who volunteers at the Rhode Island one.
And that's what he does?
He does different things like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I should.
When I first started doing cons, I don't know, everybody was looking for a price to sign.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Boston Con this year. A lot of people didn't ask for price. They didn't ask for cash to sign a book. It threw me off because I was like, How much do I owe you? Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. It felt weird because nobody wanted.
There were still guys in Baltimore that were just like, they had the Heroes Initiative cup out, and they're like, I'll sign whatever you want. Just he was like, throw something in the cup. I don't care what, just throw something in the cup, and and I'll sign for you, which was totally cool. So hey, who else we got? Let's check the chat real quick. I got it's nothing I hate more than overpacked long box. Leave it. Oh man, I agree with you, man. There is nothing worse than trying, and then you feel bad. I'm not trying to bend your books all up, but damn, if your shit's so tight that I can't get the damn thing out, then what are you giving me dirty eyes for, man? Loosen this shit up. I feel you on that.
Can I say something?
What you got?
I want to pat myself on the back.
Ooh, I like it. Go for it.
I finally got my last book out of storage. I have all 4 boxes.
Yeah.
My last, which is number 53.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got out of storage today.
You have 53 long boxes.
Hold on.
Holy moly. Wow. And those were all in storage. Man, that took up a lot of space. Now I got a question for you. Are you on the first floor or the second floor?
I'm in my basement.
Basement. Okay, good. Because man, that's a lot of weight. That is a lot of weight right there, man. People don't think about the weight that is generated by long boxes when you stack them up like that.
I Mickey Mouse this setup by Mickey Mouse. I'm waiting for it to collapse on itself.
Whoa! Abu Ramos says he's making $100 a day to be a signature witness.
Nice.
And plus, that sounds fun as all hell. Man, so 56. So what's the plan for you? Are you trying to trim that down to 40, or are you saying, no, I got room for another 40? I'm going to take it to 100.
I need to sell some. Though, you guys sell them, and you've got a great setup to sell them.
Yeah, we're doing next Saturday, the first Saturday after Christmas. We're going to do a community pop-up shop marathon. Meaning as soon as John's Comics with Kids is over, I'm going to do community pop-up shop with anybody that wants to join in and sell. And we're just going to roll that thing until Thorough's auction starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. All day. Letting people pop in. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. Fun as hell. So if you want to be a seller on that for an hour, if I'll be on for 6 hours, you're like, yeah, pop in for a few rounds. Why not?
I need to sell some books. I don't even know what it's got.
You don't. I was the same way. What sparked this organization was I really want to be on Matt the Boy Who Had Seven's show, and I couldn't find anything, to match a category. And he's like, "Man, you want to be on it?" And I'm like, "I can't, I can't. I couldn't find anything." Oh, I don't want any copyright strikes, guys. No, not right now. Oh, Barbarian says he wants to get in on that. Definitely. Everybody that wants to get in on this, please hit me up on Instagram. I'm going to be pumping it every day next week when I got the kids in here. So I'm going to be pumping it every day next week. Next week, I've said it before. I'm going to try and say it again. I got to come up with a way to do my daily show, and it's got to do it in the morning. And I'm just going to go with what's available. So if I don't know what's on, I can't tell you, If I don't have a graphic from somebody, then I just don't put it up. I've always felt bad about that, but shit, if I want to do it in the morning, like everybody wants it in the morning, and I want to do it in the morning, I'm going to do it live. I'm going to put as many bells and whistles as I can in it. I'm not going to be shooting any lightning bolts out of my fingers, but it'll still be good, right? Chaos in Comics. I was just shouting you out, Chris, man, talking about people need to go over to your channel and check out your reviews. You're killing it. Absolutely killing it. So, and he says he sells Hustlers. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I got a stack of the old man's Hustlers. If you're interested, I'll send them to you.
There you go.
Actually, I don't think my wife threw them out. She's like, what am I supposed to do with these? I'm like, go ahead and throw that shit out.
Boxes and stick one on top.
Nice. You get a strike for his name in the chat? I hope not. That would be terrible. Yes, live is the way to go for sure. Even though you can still have bells and whistles, guys. I mean, I get off track, but I was late today, so I had this one for me being late, what else did I have? I had the I love that one, man. I love that one. So you can still have bells and whistles. It's just finding the delicate balance of trying to produce the show, a live show with, overlays and stuff, and then still be interacting with somebody.
How do you find the time? It's just so much work.
It's not work anymore. Work is doing the edited video. Work is sitting here looking at a timeline, pulling graphics down between this period and this period, and editing and cropping, and that's work. What I'm doing is not work. This is bullshit. I go on live twice a day for an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. In the evening, I'm pretty much hammered anyway, so what the hell? And during the day, I'm selling comic books and deciding what books to sell at what price, and it's all stuff I got to get rid of. And then look at the stack of books. Everything you see here came from this community. Every single book in these stacks, I've gone through them all. There's no more Midwest. There's no more Midtown in here. They're all out. Every single box in here came from our community. What's that?
Column A, third one down.
Column A, third one down. Let's take a look what we got. Column A. 1, 2, 3. It's a big boy. Oh, it's from Comics for All People. My man. He's a great customer, too. Let's see what we got from him. We're going by CFAP, by the way. Because you can't write comics, period, for all, period. It takes too long. So, you got to have a nickname in the chat. So we just going with CFAP.
I want to know, Joey Bag, was it Joey Bags of 7?
Yeah.
I have nothing to open.
You got nothing to unbox, man?
The last thing I opened was from JP himself.
There you go. Oh, this is very clever. Ooh, I might have to steal this idea, bro. This is clever. I love packaging, man. Yeah, I love packaging. So anybody that can take advantage of all of the free packaging that is available via the U.S. Postal Service. So first you got the medium flat rate mailer.
Yep.
Cool. Free at the Postal Service. Bubble, not free, right? But inside,
free.
Envelope, free. Medium free. Oh, and these are slick because these have the pull tab to rip open, right? Right here. I love pull tabs. So this is a great idea. Oh man, I am loving it. I'm gonna have to steal this idea. CFAP, man, you are blowing me away, bro. This is a great idea. Bam. Brick of books. Very solid. And 2 more.
Dang.
Bricks of books. Very, very clever. Very clever. All right. What the heck did JB buy? I thought it was selling. Why am I buying it?
That reminds you, I owe you like $15.
Maybe. Do you? I got stacks everywhere right now. All right. Let's see what we've got here. It says Bay. This is not too bad. Ooh, I like this. Oh, this is right up my alley when you see this. Except when you get to the end. Now he gets a little off kilter. All right, here we go. Ready to go put you back into the into the penalty box there over there. We've got Thor 304. Thor, and as you can say, it was an $8 lot with $10 shipping. So Thor 304. Thor 414. And yes, I do collect Thor's. Thor 345. Thor 287. And always, I'm going to start a new thing with the chat. I'm now always looking for a couple of things for certain people. I'm always looking for squatchies on any cover for Squatchy.
Are you looking for a Bigfoot? Is that what a Squatchy is?
Yeah, like a Bigfoot. Like anytime I see a Bigfoot, I'm always looking for Bigfoots for Squatchy. And now I'm like noticing reflective covers for Steven Spock. And then there's another type that Big Will put me on where they're called Marvel like panel or picture frame. Where that everything was encased in the there's like a picture, a square cutout. They went through a period of time where all their books. I'll probably have one in here at some point. Anyway, Thor 267. Thor 346. He's beating down some dogs. Marvel Triple Action. Number 5. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. See that box?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole series of these, and that's one of them.
A reprint, though?
Well, I'm not. Marvel Triple Action is a reprint, but that style of cover.
Okay. Yeah.
And here's another one, Marvel Triple Action 6. Now, remember what I do with reprints, man, because I definitely do it. I just bought. Do you guys know Comic Altruism? Mm-hmm. Have you heard of Comic Out? He does a fundraiser.
On his auction, nobody bid against you.
Nobody bid against me, man. 2 times in a row. And all of the books that I picked up are those reprints of those early Fantastic Fours, which I need to fill in those runs anyway. So this is the same thing. Marvel Triple Action. Figure out what issue number this is, and this may be in my Fantastic Four 1 through 100 once I find out what issue number this one is. And like this is a reprint of, I believe, an Avengers book, right?
Yep.
All right. So if I don't have that one, that's going to slot in my Avengers with, my little label maker will say, holding place for Avengers 12 or something, whatever. And then I'm definitely doing Marvel team ups. Love me some of these old Marvel team ups. Here's a Spider-Man and Black Panther.
Are you looking to fill a run?
I am on this early Marvel team up. I've been filling holes for a long time now. Marvel 2-in-1, Thing, and Wonder Man. All right. Now, this was a part of a lot, so there's stuff in here that I was not going after, but here's Micronauts number 1. Probably be getting rid of that one. Sectors number 1. I'll be getting rid of that one. Interesting Blade, though. I'm actually a fan of Blade. Run a Blade. Undervalued character. I like Blade. And then I'm not sure what I was doing here. What's this? Oh, here we go. Adventures on the Planet of the Apes. It's kind of cool. Tarzan. And some of these books will be. This was a big lot. This is a hell of a lot. It's one of the. I'm always big on the. Someone says I'm filling a box for $8 plus shipping, or yeah, I'll buy it. And that's going to be in the pop-up shop show for $1. Only got to sell 10 of them. Shit. Max 1.
Yeah, there you go.
Sell that for $2, $3. Shogun Warriors.
Number 2.
Number 2, yeah. Red Sonja, number 8. I've still never read any Red Sonja. Shogun Warriors. How about a Ghost Rider number 50? Look at that cover.
That's a nice one.
Ooh, it's got them both on there.
Both styles of Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, check this out. I need to put this up here. I conservatively valued the comics I received from JB and spent $60 for 50 books. Spent $60 and got 50 books and got some bangers. Yeah, you got to do it. Hold on. Here he goes. In the Biggie Shaq voice. Bangers. All right. What is this? Oh, this was $5. So this one, I wonder if this is a different lot. This is annual Spider-Man. Why do you put the thing inside there? All right. Marvel Team Up Annual. And then how about John Carter and the Warlords of Mars number 1? That one might be a keeper. Kill Raven. Yeah, this one's definitely on the way out. Number 32. War of the Worlds. Rawhide Kid. Doctor Strange.
If you want that for $1, you can throw that in my box for $1.
Yeah, I'll put that over there for you. I just throw that over there for you. Fathom number 1 with some sort of card on the back.
Yeah, that's because it's it looks like that the band cover, the album cover.
And the final book in this epic box from CFAB, Comics for All People. How about a Red Sonja number 1? Man, thank you very much, sir. That was a good one. All right.
That was it. Fathom. The second
Fathom
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's like a variant because of the cover.
It says one of only 200 copies in existence. The Dean Rulin art cover. This is number 10. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep this one.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm probably going to keep that one. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right. Well, we are coming right up on it. We are right at the 1 hour mark, and I'm trying to wrap these up in an hour. So I would like to thank everyone that came out tonight to join me. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Old Wolf, thanks for coming in tonight. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I didn't even have. What's going on? I didn't have an administrator, so there's all kinds of messages that have been hung up the whole time. Oh, no, I never checked the chat on YouTube. So, Joey, there's yours. You had something got stuck in there. Sorry, bro. Dylan's Comic Book Rant stopped in. I didn't even see you. Damn. See, it's a lot tougher to do this than it looks. I'm telling you guys. You're trying to do the production and keep things moving. And then I forgot to look at the chat, and I don't have an administrator in here right now. Let me take a look real quick.
You want to give me the wrench? Go right ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Let me take a look at who's in here so I can add some wrenches.
The Warlords of Mars is a $25 book.
Is it really?
Yeah, according to Barbarian.
All right. Well, Barbarian, can you comment again real quick? Warlords of Mars. Who else do we got in here? All right. Did that work? Didn't work. Barbarian, can you comment again? Old Wolf. Old Wolf. There he is. John was there early. He's not there now. There he is. All right, Barbarian's here. Covering my back. Why do you need because your comment got hung up, Joey. Joey, your comment, you had a comment in there that whatever it was, and it was hung up waiting for someone to approve it because of the way that this thing's set up. And when I'm on this end on the StreamYard thing, trying to put up graphics and stuff and pay attention, I don't see anything get held up in the StreamYard side. So it's always good to have somebody who's actually in the YouTube chat with a blue wrench so they can review the comment and see if it's appropriate to put up, which it was. It's just got hung up there. So I felt bad about that. So, okay. And I love all of you guys in the chat. I don't want to get you in. That's not like I chose anybody. And now everyone's like, dude, you didn't give me a wrench. I want to give everybody a wrench. And I haven't, you must have cussed or something. Yeah, I think you said F you something, whatever. I passed it. It's Disco After Dark. What the hell? Anyway, I want to say thanks again for joining me, everybody. And have a great weekend because I'm taking the kids to the snow. Old Wolf, have a great weekend. I will see everybody on Monday. I'll probably be lurking around this weekend, especially if there's any auctions, because that's what I do. And as always, I'll even, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna cue up my exit video, but I'm gonna let Old Wolf take us out. Old Wolf, can you take us out tonight?
Well, I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Okay. Thank you very much. And as always, don't forget.
I had fun.
We had a good time.
Yeah.